Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today I have a special top 10 list for you guys. With the movie season over halfway over this year, I've decided to go ahead and give you guys my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. Now, next year we have a lot of sequels coming out, most notably Indiana Jones 5, John Wick Chapter 4, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Um, we have Knives Out 2, Mission Impossible 7, and the list just goes on and on. There are a lot of sequels. There are a lot of Marvel sequels too. So I'm really looking forward to those. Um, right now, I probably have, I'd say 45 movies that I'm really wanting to watch for next year. But I broke it down to the top 10. But I am going to give you the rest of them here real quick because I am interested in watching these as well. And I'm sure there are more movies that are going to be coming out that I'm going to be interested in watching. Just right now, they're not even in pre production yet. So, with that, let's get right into this with these honorable mentions and then we'll crack the top 10. We have Jurassic World Dominion. We have Scream 5, Knives Out 2, Black Adam, Morbius, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, The Marvels, Death on the Nile, Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom, The Man from Toronto, The Gray Man, Argyle, Hocus Pocus 2, The Adam Project, DC League of Super Pets, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Minions Rise of Gru, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Three Men and a Baby, Cheaper by the Dozen, Chippendales Rescue Rangers, and Puss in Boots The Last Wish. All movies that I'm really going to enjoy or wanting to watch, but couldn't crack my top 10 most anticipated. But at number 10 is The Batman. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Robert Pattinson does with this role. After watching the first trailer, I'm sold. I don't need to see anything else. Even though what we saw was a glimpse into just a part of 25% of the movie. So from there, we saw a lot of villains. We saw Batman when he's just first getting started, and I'm excited for it. I don't know nothing about the comics, but from what I gather, is this is a young version of Batman where he's just gotten started, got his feet wet, and he's actually playing the actual detective like he did in the TV show, where he showed the crime scenes and all that. So I'm looking forward to it. So that comes in at number 10. Number 9 is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Um, this movie, I am told, is going to lean towards the horror genre, and I'm excited for that. Benedict Cumberbatch, I love as Dr. Stephen Strange, and I can't wait to see the sequel. We're also going to see a lot of the Marvel characters in this movie as well, including, which I'm thinking is going to be all three Spider-Men from the earlier Spider-Man movies, two from the earlier Spider-Man movies, and of course, our current Spider-Man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is another sequel I was telling you about, and yeah, it should be a very interesting one as well. And this won't be the last Marvel movie you'll see on this list. Coming in at number 8 is probably one that's going to be a little controversial because, especially some of my fellow YouTubers, despise the first movie. They don't understand why it was such a huge hit. at the box office, and doesn't understand why it has a lot of uh, people following and loving the movie, and that is Avatar 2. Yes, we're finally getting a sequel to Avatar. I love that first movie. Sigourney Weaver was freaking awesome, along with the rest of the cast. It's been a while, 2009, and it's been a long time since I've seen it. So I'm going to have to go back and rewatch it and refresh my memory. But I love the movie. The cinematography alone is worth watching the movie. Special effects, just phenomenal. And the story is just a blast. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with that movie. And so I'm looking forward to the sequels. Yes, we're getting more than one. So I'm excited for it. Uh, so yeah, that movie comes in at number 8. Number 7 is The Flash. I've also been told that The Flash is going to be messing around in the multiverse as far as the DC side goes. And we could potentially run into some older Batman, Mr. Michael Keaton, who is the best, in my opinion. I think that'd be fantastic. I hope we get to see that. But yeah, The Flash comes in at number 7. Number 6 is Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2? A sequel, yes, to the classic movie that we all know and from my childhood. Oh boy, man, I really hope they knock this out of the park. But it is going to be really tough to make a sequel this many years later and make it look as good as the first one did. But we shall see what happens. I hope they have a great story in store for us, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Uh, so coming in at number 5 is Thor: Love and Thunder. This is the 4th installment of the Thor franchise. It's going to focus more on Natalie Portman and her transformation into female Thor. And I cannot wait to see what happens going from there. Coming in at number 4 is Mission Impossible 7. Yeah, Tom Cruise never gets old. I never started watching these movies until just recently. I've been a little over a year ago. I got interested in the movies because they kept making more sequels. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and boy, when they weren't wrong. It's a great set of movies, especially the current one that is out for rent. That was amazing, and Tom's stunt work is truly amazing as well. And it sucks that he had a broken leg and then he stopped. I sure hope, sure glad that we got it finished and we got the product made. And I really hope, I wish that we could have seen more of some other certain characters from other movies. But Mission Impossible 7, I'm really looking forward to. And I'm certain we're going to have the regulars back, which will be a lot of fun. But I hope we get introduced to more new characters too, like we did in the last movie. But still, we'll find out what happens. Coming in at number 3 is Indiana Jones 5. I know there are a lot of fans out there that were disappointed with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I wasn't one of them. As a matter of fact, I've been on record stating that I actually prefer Crystal Skull over The Last Crusade. I am not a big Sean Connery fan. I've made that loud and clear. I think he's a tad overrated, and I didn't like the movie. I really did. It was It was okay, but nothing. It didn't blow my socks off. I would say the same thing like with Die Hard 2. Kind of along the lines of that, just an okay movie. But, that coming in at number one, my number one most anticipated movie of next year is Halloween Ends. Yes, we finally are going to wrap up the new timeline trilogy where they uh, made up a new story. How Michael's not his brother, or that's not his sister. It was all made up. It was a lie, and I'm still not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of what they were trying to do before it got blocked. But I do like the fact that we're getting Halloween movies. I really wish we get some Friday the 13th. But other than that, that is my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2022. So in the comment section below, give me your top 10 most anticipated movies for next year. If you don't have a top 10, just drop down whatever you have. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And if you like this review, or in this case, this top 10 list, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys, and check you later.